Whom did he create? With whose inspiration did Doyle create the character of Sherlock Holmes?
Mr.
What?
Joseph Bell.
Yes. And who was Joseph Bell? Who was Joseph Bell?
The teacher of Doyle on his
In the
university.
university. Yes. And what was the specialty of Sherlock Holmes?
He can
What? What was the specialty of Sherlock Holmes? The character.
his observation was sharp, and he can solve cases on her on his mat, and not thought that the uh, criminal is foolish. He will put a clue, and he can catch him easily.
See, I have underlined that was the specialty of Sherlock Holmes, detective who solved cases on his own merits and not through the folly of the criminal. Then, in which novel was the character of Sherlock Holmes appeared first?
A study of Scarlet.
And which was the second novel? Which was the second novel?
Sherlock Holmes. Holmes.
What Sherlock Holmes? Which was the next novel of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle?
The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes. The Sign of the Fox.
Who was the publisher of the first novel, A Study in Scarlet?
Author
Who was the publisher of the first novel, A Study in Scarlet?
Wardlock and Company.
Who was the who was the publisher of the second novel?
J.B. Lippincott.
J.B. Lippincott. Okay. And where did where did Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson meet for the first time? Where did they meet for the first time?
They met during the Dr. Watson was searching for his house. That that the
Okay.
Sherlock Holmes said, "You have been to see Afghanistan. Yeah, you have been to Afghanistan. He has first met in Afghanistan. To him, he has
Yes.
very sharp observation. It's good.
In which year was the first novel published of Doyle? In which year was the first novel published?
1887,
And the second novel?
1888,
No.
1890.
Now we will read further. So read the next paragraph. Read or not? Will you read it?
Okay, sir. Sherlock Holmes' popularity went, went through the went to the roof when when he appeared in a collection of 12 short stories. The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes, first published in the Standard magazine in 1891. When when this phenomenal success both the public and the publisher clamor for more interesting. Doyle, despite the love of an entire Sherlock Holmes, got decided to kill him off in the second collection of short stories titled The Memory of Sherlock Holmes.
क्या है वो?
So,
Lawyer.
Memoir.
Okay, now let me explain. So here what is given? Listen to me carefully. Sherlock Holmes' popularity went through the roof. Went through the roof means what? छत पे चढ़ गई. ऐसा नहीं है. Increased very quickly. He became very popular. Sherlock Holmes became very popular very soon. When my voice is clear or not?
That's clear.
Okay. When he appeared in the collection of 12 short stories, तो उसकी एक बुक आई जिसमें 12 शॉर्ट स्टोरीज थी. In one book there were 12 short stories. Collection था वो. What was the name of that?
The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes.
Yes. When this book came with 12 short stories, his popularity went through the roof. Means he became very popular. First published in the Strand magazine. तो ये जो short stories है, 12 short stories, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. In which magazine was it published? The Strand magazine in 1891. Remember the year also. It was published in the year 1891. And then he became very, very popular with the phenomenal success. Phenomenal means what? Can anyone tell me? He achieved phenomenal success means
very big success.
yes, extraordinary, very big success he achieved. Both the public and the publisher clamored for more. The public also liked it. Public also wanted more stories और publisher जिसके पैसे थे publisher also wanted more because they were also getting a good income from his stories and public also wanted more because public was also liking the stories. Both clamored for more. Clamored means what? They all clamored for more. Clamored means demand. When you want something, you demand for that. That is clamored for more. So public and publisher, everyone wanted more. Interestingly, Doyle, despite the love and attention Sherlock Holmes got, so what did Doyle do? Author Conan Doyle, जिसका ये कैरेक्टर था, जिसने ये बनाया था बुक, he Sherlock Holmes got a lot of love and attention from everyone. But what happened? He decided to kill him off in the second collection of short stories. तो जो ऑथर कॉनन डॉयल थे उसने क्या किया शेरलॉक होम्स के कैरेक्टर को मार दिया ही किल्ड दैट कैरेक्टर इन विच स्टोरीज डिड ही किल इन विच शॉर्ट स्टोरीज
The memoirs of Sherlock Holmes. Memoir.
मेमोरी है वो क्या है
Memoir.
मेमवार्स मेमवार्स मीन्स memory meaning is memory the memories or the memoirs of Sherlock Holmes in that was the second short collection of stories. In that, what did author Conan Doyle do with the character of Sherlock Holmes? क्या किया उसने कैरेक्टर के साथ? What did he decide to do with that character?
He decided to kill him.
Yes, he was getting lot of love and affection from people, lot of attention. But author Conan Doyle, who was writing all these short stories, he decided that in the story I will kill this character. Why did he decide that? Why so? Why did he decide to kill that character?
નથી ખબર છે.
So, which was the first collection of short stories, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes? In that, he became very popular, Sherlock Holmes. The second short collection was of stories was The Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes. In that, author Conan Doyle decided to kill the character. Read further.
For the purpose, Doyle created Professor James Mority and a, a criminal mastermind in the short story The Final Problem. Both Holmes and Morris fight to reach and fall in Switzerland and fall down to Grogy to their deaths.
Okay. Who else will read? Who else will read? Anyone else who will read? Sakib?
Sir, can I read?
Yes, read the same paragraph.
Okay, sir. For this purpose, Doyle created Professor James Moriarty, a criminal mastermind. In the short story "The Final Problem", both Holmes and Moriarty fight at the Reichenbach Falls in Switzerland and fall down the gorge to their death.
ओके, अब क्या हुआ आगे स्टोरी में शेरलॉक होम्स ने? फॉर दिस पर्पस मीन्स फॉर किलिंग शेरलॉक होम्स एक विलन तो चाहिए स्टोरी में. विलन इज टू बी नीडेड. Villain is needed because he will only kill the hero Sherlock Holmes. So for that, what did author Conan Doyle do? He created Professor James Moriarty. Remember the name? Professor James Moriarty. एक character create किया Doyle ने. A criminal mastermind. He was a criminal and he was mastermind. A person who can plan a very difficult job, especially like a crime. So he created Professor James Moriarty. He was a criminal. ऐसा कैरेक्टर बनाया डॉयल ने. In the short story, एक शॉर्ट स्टोरी फिर से उसने लिखी, द फाइनल प्रॉब्लम. दिस वॉज द नेम ऑफ द शॉर्ट स्टोरी. उसमें क्या हुआ? बोथ Sherlock Holmes and Professor James Moriarty, they both were fighting at Reichenbach Falls. Reichenbach Falls होता है वो sea fall होता है when the water is falling down. Have you seen that? That are called waterfalls. So this waterfall is where? It is in Switzerland. So both were fighting. Which two people were fighting? Who were fighting?
Professor James Moriarty and Sherlock Holmes.
So they both were fighting at the waterfall where water was falling down. And which waterfalls? Reichenbach Falls, and they are in Switzerland. And they both fall down, gorged to their death. Gorge means there was a deep valley. Deep valley was there. And both the side rivers are there. That is called gorge. So they both fall down the gorge to their death, which both of them died. In which short story both of them died?
The Final Problem.
Yes. So did you understand till here?
Yes, sir.
Who was the villain?
Professor James Moriarty.
Moriarty. Was he a real man?
Ah, sir.
Was he a real person?
ये थोड़ी खबर है.
I am asking you, really was he a man or just character?
Character.
उसमें लिखा तो है आगे कि ये सब क्रिएशन है. This is what are you
तो
doing?
Sherlock होमलेस ये एक गोल होए ना क्रिएटर तो विलन तो ही जो है ना क्रिएटर तभी तो
Is he homeless? What is the name?
होम सर यार.
Sherlock Holmes.
हाँ.
Yes, now read the meanings, these meanings. Read these meanings.
Foolishness बस. Stock in trade, behavioral characteristic. Parody, a literature or musical work that copy a serious work in a humorous way. Rich, small, went through the roof, increased quickly to very high level. Clamory, made an urgent demand. Mastermind, a person who planned a difficult or com- complicated scheme, especially a crime. Groggy, a deep valley where high straight side where a river has cut through rock.
Okay. And you have to practice reading, Harsh.
Hello, hello, hello.
You have to practice reading.
Okay, sir.
There are some words which have to be pronounced properly.
Okay, sir.
See, folly, foolishness, stock in trade, behavioral characteristic. Then it is parody, a literary or musical work that copies a serious work in a humorous way. So practice that. I don't know, others are not answering today at all. I will have to mark this all absent.
All are sleeping.
Except for one or two, no one was answering. I will put this remark today. Okay, bye everyone.
સર કાલે આવજો હવે.
Bye, sir. अब कौन सा लेक्चर है?